Hello, Sunbeams. Welcome to SunshineRealms. My name is Sunshine. I'm here to do the Aquarius reading for this Aries season, the end of it, as we move out of the retrogrades. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, I am a sun sign Aquarius. So let's tap into some energies for us, for the collective Aquarius out there that may be on this timeline. And if you're not on this timeline, that's okay. Come back. It's pure entertainment. So the planets are doing weird things, and I love this time because you don't really know what to expect. You don't know what is going to come out during this time. As we shift into this Plutonian influence, community comes out. That's very Aquarian. We're very community oriented. We see a wide range. We see a bird's eye view. That's normally how our vision works. Building community, being a part of a community, stepping into a new community. Quite possible. That's important. Let's find out. Coffin. So the coffin with the community could indicate that you're leaving a specific community. The death and rebirth cycle. You could be starting a new project. You could be working and collaborating with new people. I'm also getting you could be letting go of someone, or someone is leaving you from the community that you are in. So if there are Aquarians out there that are experiencing some sort of separation, or this could be you needing to stop lingering within a specific dynamic, or stop giving to a specific dynamic. You need to let something rest, put something to rest, coming to life again, that death and rebirth cycle. So letting go of maybe an old way of being or seeing, or an old way of operating. This could be a whole new mechanism that you're learning or being a part of in order to grow. Not only is it something that is aligned for you, it's also something that you've sought out. For the collective Aquarius, thank you, Spirit. Moving forward, moving on, taking the resources that we learned, being guided to go in a new direction. There's something that is growing in the lives of our Aquarians, or if you have Aquarius in your chart, highly aspected in your sun, moon, or rising. So if you also have Aquarius in your Venus, I would be very mindful of the energy that we're in right now. Once Venus goes out of retrograde and we come out of Mercury retrograde, a lot of this energy will move. So look forward to next week. Look forward to an hour from now, whatever that means for you. Look, just have a very optimistic viewpoint, which Aquarians don't have a problem with having. This is a very virtuous time for us. With Venus being in retrograde during a Mercury retrograde, it's like pulling teeth to get the truth out of people. Oh, but we see it. So you can't really smooth one over on us. We might not say anything, but baby, there we go. Knight of Pentacles. Currently moving at a pace of grace. It's like we're moving slowly, but we're going the long way, the long distance. Because you're focused on the long term, you can't move so quickly. So be okay with the pace you're going at. Be okay with the energy that you're putting out. Be okay with what your focus is, what your priorities are right now, and just put your energy into that. Put everything you've got into what you already have on your plate, because once Venus goes direct, once Mercury goes direct, the movement will happen organically. But be prepared. The Knight of Pentacles is prepared to go the long distance. And when you're prepared to go the long distance after you've unpacked some things, unpack some aspects of your life that wasn't working, because the Coffin card with this community wider view of things wouldn't come up unless you had to leave some things behind in order for you to step into this lighter version of yourself. So it's the lightness of who you are that is going to carry you to where you're being guided to go. And if you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Sunshine. This is my healing space. This is my sacred space. And this is the point in my life where my art is open to the public. So let's see what Spirit has for our medicine for the Aquarians. And I invite everyone to do that. As you're going through this period in your life where you are letting go of things that were too heavy for you and opening yourself up to things that fill you up and are lighter for you, also acknowledge the fact that you're growing something inside of you and you are creating something beautiful, and that is a blessing from our Creator, from the Most High. It's a blessing. So wherever you are in your life, and it could be somewhere where it's really slow or you're really trying to have to maneuver, but appreciate that time, because when things pick up, you're going to wish you had this time to yourself. Let's see what came out. 9 of Wands. This is you on your journey, being resilient, being someone who can weather the storm. And Spirit has given you the tools to do that. I feel like this movement that's coming in is because you're at a point in your life where you want, I'm getting the image of changing your clothing. Some of us could be stepping into an energy where we're just looking for purification. We're just looking for something that is renewing us, restoring us. And after being on the battlefield, because the 9 of Wands is pretty much the wounded warrior, the warrior who's been walking and traversing this path, this journey, and gaining all these skills, resilience being one of them. And you get to a point where it's just like, where is a place where I could rest, put my feet, down, to be renewed and bathed and restored. Look forward to some nuance coming in that's going to shift your energy. And it's what I like to call a little plot twist. It might not be your first time on this earth. You could have served several lifetimes, but in this one, you decided to learn so that you wouldn't have to repeat these lessons again. So if you're an Aquarius who's here, this is very important for your path, for you to be okay with lightening up your load. You don't have to carry it all. What is the medicine, Spirit? Thank you. The Hermit. The wisest one on the journey. The Hermit is moving. The Hermit is moving slowly. The Hermit is Virgo energy, if you have Virgo anywhere in your chart. But it seems as if this part of your life is over. You're taking your wisdom somewhere else. I get the deep impression that you've gotten to a point on your journey where Spirit is stopping you from carrying all of this wisdom and all of these frontline stories, being first on the battlefield, the one taking the hits. You're tired of doing that. Ooh, that's for somebody. There's someone who has taken a lot of, because the Hermit being Virgo energy, Virgos will give you the shirt off their back and not have another shirt to wear. So whoever this Aquarius is not doing that anymore. They've taken enough hits. They want off the battlefield. This is deep medicine right here. Woo! Someone is at a point where they've gained. Now they can plant new seeds. It's like the wisdom is already here. The load has been lightened enough for you to take a breath. Eight of Cups. That's confirmation. You're moving forward. The Eight of Cups is seeking the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Wish fulfillment. When you get in this space, you know your value, you know exactly what you're looking for, and you're going to go in that direction no matter how dense the journey is. You're being very courageous with moving yourself towards water, emotions, love, Venusian energy, beauty, all encompassing abundance. It's a pathway. It's a pathway. And whatever it is that you have inside of you with the Hermit, everything that you've gathered along the journey thus far, you're taking it with you. Lord of Abundance. It's like, it's time. It's time. And this is support from the divine for you to get Lord of Abundance. It's as above, so below. It's as within, so without. So had you not done the long-term work to prepare for wherever this is from Spirit, that Spirit is taking you, then this wouldn't be here for you. So whoever's timeline this is, it's about to get good. Let's find out what's coming in. This is how I connect with community. And baby, we are doing some things. Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is Lord of established strength. And the Eight of Cups is Lord of abandoned success. So we've come from a place of learning in order to get into this Three of Wands where you're not looking back. You're focused on the ships, the water, the emotions, the pouring, the spiritual blessings that are ahead. This is very important for you to rebuild from a place of being full rather than trying to build from a place of being on the front lines, and allow Spirit to give and pour and nourish and replenish and restore. Let's find out what the restoration is going to be. That's important. Strength. That's a 44 card. Ding, ding, ding. Doesn't get any better than that. Isn't she beautiful? So light that you can dance. You've built the strength and the stamina to be exactly where Spirit is sending you. And that is a blessing. I mean, to a point where you, whatever it is that you're growing, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until you are carrying it lightly. Wow. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of responsibility. I feel like I should get one more. I'm curious. What is this strength card? Oh, I got two. Woo! Okay. This is the reason. This is the reason. Whatever this is that you're going to be carrying, you've spent lifetimes looking for it. Or you've lost it in a lifetime and you're here to grab it in this one. You go from searching, being on that terrain that is treacherous, I heard, treacherous terrain, to being strong enough to carry the life that was given to you. And that is very important for someone, because someone needs to understand that part of this healing journey is gaining wisdom around why you were chosen to carry your life story. So the reason why is because you needed to build the wisdom that comes along with it. And you are now taking that wisdom and it's going wherever you go, but it's lighter. It's not too much to carry. You understand why you were chosen, or why you chose this life or this lifetime to carry whatever it is that you have been given. Let's find out what that is that we are carrying as an Aquarius. We really want to know. Courthouse. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Ooh, this is like council. This gives me like deacons in the church and councilmen. This is a very powerful position because it's as if you are being utilized to get things right wherever you are in your community, set things straight, or to see things that people might not want to see, say things that people might not want to say, do things that other people might not want to do, but you're willing to because you answer to a higher calling, do you not? So what I think is happening here is someone who has chosen the path of wisdom is getting an opportunity to actually move forward better aligned, because you don't go up in elevation, you don't reach here unless you have gained some sort of valued opinion, is what I just heard. Your opinions might be valuable, and that has come at a price. But the price now is moving into abundance, because you get to take that wisdom with you. It's like someone who's been going under a degree program for the last how old you are, doesn't matter. And now you get to graduate. All right, let's find out what the graduation is. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Cups, honey. Ooh-wee. All right, message. This Knight of Cups, male or female. Pick a position and just step into the energy. They are carrying their heart. They are carrying themselves wherever they go. Wherever they go, that's going with them. That's good. That means healing of the heart, mending of the heart has happened. And this is optimistic, positive action going on. Eight of Swords. Definitely coming out of a space where you were on a pathway that you didn't know you were going. But you have some emotional connection to where you have been on your journey. You have an emotional connection to it. But it's not something like you're invested in it with the Knight of Pentacles. You're invested into who you are, what you are doing right now. And it's starting to create I heard a new sensation within you. Let's find out what that is. Like an aligned placement. So someone could have Taurus in their chart. We're moving into Taurus season. Someone could be opening up themselves more, and opening up themselves, like bringing more of themselves, or bringing more of themselves into a relationship, into a partnership, or giving of themselves more to a community. This is what's generating more of this movement and more of this healing. Yeah. Five of Pentacles and the Devil, which means that this is something that you didn't have before. You didn't have this, you didn't have access to this before. You didn't have access to being able to, or you might have been afraid to. You didn't have the confidence or the bandwidth to step into, to bring your cup or to step into something new. You didn't have the bandwidth. So that's moving away from you, like moving away, that fear-based. It's like someone that, and I understand this energy very well, someone who can't make major moves because they don't have the bandwidth to make the major moves. Someone who wants to give their all, but what they're giving their all to doesn't allow them to give their all. Ooh, that's for somebody. One more. There's a reason why this fear-based energy and not being able to give your all is here. So let me speak to that person, because I feel like this is for like one specific person. Actually, let me get a sign, because I feel like someone is tapped in. Change. Ooh. Ooh. Five of Pentacles, Devil, and change. Yeah. Let's see what else came out. And the Lovers. Okay. Yeah. This is a change of heart. So this cup that's coming with this Knight of Cups, or this message, or this plot twist, is because someone who did not have the bandwidth to give or to give love. What is the giving? Side note. What is the giving? They really want to know, whoever this is. Gift. Interesting. This is for someone. Whatever you're afraid of, stop being afraid of it. Step into it. Claim it. Act as if you have it. That's how you manifest. Keep your sights set on what you desire. And if you can't do that, then do something that will allow you to step forward out of fear. I heard make one of something. So if you're creating something new, make one and start there. That is for someone. This is something that fills your heart space up, but you haven't had the bandwidth, the funds, the energy, the time, the resources to do this, or to step out in a very loving way or in a very giving way. But Spirit is saying, do that one thing, whatever that one thing is for you, or create one of it. Like you only need one of it in order for you to see, I can do this, or this is for me, or this is me. Interesting. That's for someone. So let's get back to the journey. It happens. Sometimes people need their own messages. If that's for you, congratulations. Make one of it. I started this channel with one video, and I'm not a camera person. I could care less about technology in that way. I'm just a messenger. I'm ruled by technology. I know how to tap into technology. All Aquarians are ruled by technology. Communication and technology are our things. Like, we like to play with lucid things that are not even real. Like, we are the dreamers and the innovators. Our minds go there. We just don't like living there all the time. We like to get paid for those things. That is for someone. You need to make one of something and start charging. Okay. Ooh, this is different. Okay. I'm tapping into new energies. Welcome if you've never been here. Thank you for being here. What else for the Three of Wands, Spirit? Bringing all of us to the table. Resources. Eight of Pentacles. Resources. Having the bandwidth. That's going to answer the question of why we've been moved away from one dynamic into a whole new dynamic. Family room. Something that we can come home to. call home, be a part of, or just be in the energy of being home. The work that we've done is bringing us to a place where we are well suited to have a seat. That's what Spirit said. Well suited to have a seat. So yeah, coming out of this Aries time frame into Taurus, or wherever you find it, moving from fire to earth, where we can ground and seed and nurture whatever that is. It could be a home life. So it could be an aspect of you where you are creating or have worked on creating something beautiful externally based on the beauty and the work and the wisdom that you've done internally. You get to blossom. You get to be whatever this is that Spirit is asking us to create. I'd love to know what that is before we go. Bone collector. Ooh, I love it. Woo! Ooh, this gave me chills. Oh my gosh. For the bone collector to come out, this is a 1 card. Not only are we starting over, you see how beautiful this is? This is how you get recognized for the work that you've done. When you're a bone collector, you have been on, like I said, on the road of collecting. And whatever it is that you have acquired at this point, so some things had to die away. You see those? It's all a life cycle. She's holding the peacock feather. There's rabbits here, prosperity. She's sitting on a pinnacle. The compass is like you went in the direction, you took the pathways that Spirit asked you to take. You took heed to the wisdom and you gained the wisdom. But this is even bigger than the journey. It's bigger. And it's because you're walking in light. There's wisdom, there's a recollection, there's a reflection that is being generated, but what you see is going to be much lighter than it was before, and you'll be able to move freely. So if you've enjoyed this reading, if you've taken any nugget away, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.